Hi, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com, all about helping women unleash her and start creating her dream life by design. Coming to you today, I want to ask you, have you ever been told that you have too many excuses? Yes. Has anyone ever told you that you have too many excuses about anything, in whatever it is, around anything? Well, I was told that actually. I was told that by a complete stranger that I was ended up having a conversation with this guy. He was strange, like I say, just in the store, having a conversation, and ended up talking about exercising, working out. And because I was telling him, like, I really, I've been wanting to be a runner or get into, jogging, running, building that up, and it just I hadn't seemed to make it happen. And we kept on in our conversation and talking, and of course he was talking about getting up early in the morning, in which I have. That's been I said, so-called goal of mine to get up early in the morning, which I'm doing better, working on that, but I'm not where I want to be. But anyway, we was having this conversation, and of course he was talking about it. Um, and every time he'd say something, or I come back and basically with an excuse. Um, and so his parting words to me was, I have. His parting words to me were, I have too many excuses. I didn't get upset, didn't get mad, because I'm like, okay, this is a total stranger. The guy doesn't know me. But those were his parting words when we was talking about we was, actually working out consistently, and actually in this case it was about being me getting into jogging, running, building that up. But those were his parting words to me, and like I say, I didn't take offense. But after he walked away, I really thought about it, um, and end up he he was correct. He was true. Here's a total stranger just from a short conversation with me, and what I'm saying, what I was telling him, his parting words was, "I have too many excuses around this particular thing." And typically, if we have too many excuses around one particular thing, it's kind of going into other things. Let's face it. And but at like I said, I had to be honest with myself, which you do too. And that's what I ask you: if someone haven't or have told you that, or even haven't told you that, I want you to ask yourself this question now, because it's all about, or are you not happy with where you are, or are you not accomplishing the things that you want? Do you have an excuse, or do you have some comeback against why you can't have what you desire to have, against your dream life? Do you have some comeback, or that I don't have the time, I'm not good enough, or it's not gonna work, or I gotta do this, or I gotta do that? All of that in the end is excuses. So let's just be honest, it's excuses. And that's why I want to challenge you right now to ask yourself, do you have too many excuses when it comes to making your dream life a reality, creating it by design, whatever that life is that you desire, whether that's to start a business, whether that's to transition into a whole different career, or move up in your chosen career path, whatever that is, whatever it is that you desire to have, desire to create in your life, then if you're not working on that and making that happen, what are your excuses? What are your reasons, or basically, like I said, what are your excuses, and do you have too many of them? Well, I want to challenge you to just stop with the excuses, because if that's what you truly desire, whatever it is, if that's what you truly desire, that is your dream, your passion, then there should be no excuses. We're all about unleashing you, living unleashed, and that's where we put in time with us. That's where we put in the time to heal, to release, to shift, and start harnessing the power of our most valuable asset, our minds, which I'm all about that. So that helps us, and it works for us instead of against us. So I want to challenge you: if you got too many excuses, it's time to let go of the excuses. Uh, Put in the work to, like I say, work starts on the inside first. firm believer, it starts on the inside first. So what is that work that you need to do so that you can release, heal, and shift from the inside out, so that your mind, your most valuable asset, helps you in creating your dream life and eliminate those excuses. Because we don't want to be told too many excuses. We don't want to be with excuses. And actually, I had to remind myself of this just this morning, uh, while I was getting dressed. Is like, no more excuses, Patricia. And I had to remind myself, and sometimes we have to do that, and you may have to do that. But like I say, this guy told me too many excuses, and like I say, I didn't take offense because it's a total stranger, didn't know me. But in the end, he did, just off that short conversation we had, because at that point in time, I did have too many excuses about why I couldn't accomplish what I said I wanted to accomplish, which in this case was, becoming a runner, jogging and running on a consistent basis. So in this case, this was true. So, if you've ever been told that you get angry, and most people, as they, I'm sure we've all heard the saying, the truth hurts, but also the truth will set you free. So both of those really do apply and really are true. It does hurt because if you're not, I guess for lack of a better word, mature enough or ready to hear that and accept those things about you, then you're gonna take offense, which we do. I'm pretty sure we've all been guilty of that. We take offense, we get on the defensive. But then I want to challenge you: ask yourself, why are you defensive? Why do you get pissed off or ticked off because of what some words that's been said to you or about you? Why? Is there any truth to those words? And if that's the case, then that means that there's some more work that you need to do on you. Otherwise, you wouldn't take offense. You wouldn't get upset. You wouldn't get pissed off. Because if you truly know yourself and know yourself, know your value, know your worth, no matter what someone says, and if you're open and mature enough to handle what someone say or look at it from objectively, then you can make the changes, and you can also evaluate, okay, if this is true. If it's not, does these words have any merit? If it's not, then you release those words, and then you move on. And, in his case, I took into account what he said. I was honest with myself, and I agreed with him. Yeah, at that point in time, I did have too many excuses. So I want to challenge you: do you have too many excuses? Have you ever been told that? Did you did you take offense? Did you get mad, upset, and just go all off? And if you did, then I want you to ask yourself why. Why did you take offense? What additional work that you need to do of healing, releasing, and shifting from the inside out, so that you can start creating your dream life by design and let go of the excuses. Once again, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com, all about helping women unleash her and start creating her dream life by design.